I'm definitely not running out of fire. I'm not running out of the passion, the aliveness that keeps me going. A lot of what keeps me alive and passionate, and I don't know other words to use because I'm very sensory overloaded right now, especially because I'm kind of viewing and seeing my reflection in a camera or my phone camera, and it's very kind of draining. The thing being, I have to be able to, keep it moving. I need to use this aliveness to power through. I don't mind if I'm using negative experiences and negative things in my life to be able to make content, but I have to be able to use it constructively and usefully. Otherwise, I'm just going to be another person complaining on the internet. And I know a lot of people don't like people complaining on the internet, to be honest. So the thing being, I think it's really important for me to be able to talk about this experience, to be able to put it online. And I've got no shame whatsoever to put this online. Because the thing being, it's so important to talk about these experiences when they happen to you. And when it's happened to me, I definitely feel like never ever speaking about it, never ever thinking about it. But I'm like, you know what, I will put that online, and I'll go into a little bit about that why. 1, it's very important for my truth to be out there. 2, I'm not used to having my own opinion. I'm very used to copycatting other people's opinion, to having no opinion at all. But it's so important for me to voice my opinion if it is useful, sensitive, could potentially help others, could potentially help me. Number 3, it's so important for me to have my thoughts and feelings out there in real life, not just in my head, not just on a notepad, because sometimes it's better for me to actually put it out there. And I know social media can be viewed as maybe not the nicest place to put your like online personal thoughts, but I really have to do it. I have to do it more so now than ever. And the thing being, it's so important for me to just continue on doing what I'm doing. And advocacy work can be so hard. I've been doing it for maybe 3.5 years, 4 years. I started off on Facebook, and then I started off doing other socials sometime later. But it's so important for me to continue this advocacy work, to continue this road of self-advocacy. It doesn't matter if I'm feeling upset. It's so important for me to actually stand up for my rights as a human, as a person with, I don't say person with disability, but it's basically the line I'm going to go by, because there's a lot of like legislation and legal documents out there that I know now that are really helpful and that apply to my situation. I know what my rights are, so I'm not afraid of voicing my opinions. And I think one of the most important things, one of the most important learnings I've had since that disgusting incident in November 2022 was that it's okay to have an opinion, because I had an opinion what had happened. It's also okay that I can change that opinion. So at first I was really, really bitter, hated the person, hated what happened, absolutely disgusted by everything. And now I'm like, you know what, I'm going to use it constructively. I'm going to do some social media content online about it. And the thing being, what really helps me is thinking back, and this is someone who said this to me. They said, oh, the truth really hurts. And I go, in my head, yeah, the truth does really hurt. But you know what, I turned that into an episode for my podcast, which is actually up, it's published. It's quite a couple of episodes back, but if you want to watch it, you can. I might link it into the bio as well. I think it's so important for me to continue my story, to own my story, to be the main character of my life. I never have been, but I definitely have made an effort ever since I was around 18, 19, but especially in my 20s, I've made an effort to be the own character in my life. People have been telling me for a very long time how to dress, how to talk, how to think, how to be, and I'm like, you know what? No. And it's just so important for me to actually own my opinion and to actually own what has happened. So I'm definitely not afraid of putting myself out there. Yes, it's very anxiety provoking, especially because I'm not used to actually doing public videos and public content like I've been doing recently. But it's just so important for me to be doing that.